to you. I want to make sure you have a clear understanding of this. So we have two ways to raise money. The first way is called direct funding. You write your project, you promote it yourself, people donate the money, it goes directly to you, you get 100% of the money. How much does that cost with us? It's free. That's called direct funding. It's totally free, folks. All right? First thing that makes us different. The only challenge with that is that most people will run out of people to talk to, or they'll stop promoting. And when you stop promoting, what happens to the money? The money stops. So we have created a better way. Everybody say a better way. All right. Now, the way it works with us, okay, so you can do that and you can do this. This is called community crowdfunding. Now, in order to join the community, you must first give a donation to the project or the person who referred you. When you give that donation, they get 100% of the money. You never have to go in your pocket again. There are no monthly fees and there are no yearly costs. Okay? So to join the community, you must first give so that you can do what? So you can receive. Is that a spiritual principle? Right. You must first give and so that you can receive. So when you give that donation, one time $200, how much of the money goes to the project of the person or the organization that referred you? What percentage? 100%. So if 100% goes to the project that referred you, is there anything left for anybody else? Huh? So if 100% of the money goes to the project of the person who referred you, is there anything left for anybody else? No. All right. That tells you it's not a pyramid. You got that? Real simple. We just squash that right now. Okay? Let's go a little further. So in this presentation, we just want to give you a taste of how it works. We have other presentations that go into more detail. So we have some mathematicians, and they really get into the numbers. So we're not going to get into it deep. We're just going to give you an overview. Okay? So this is our donation distribution formula, and it's very simple to understand. First thing you need to know is that there are projects within our community before you joined us. In fact, there's over 30,000 of them around the world. So all of these projects, they first had to give a donation to the organization or the individual that referred them. And that organization got 100% of that money. So let's take a look at some of these, because these are all real people, by the way. The first one is a gentleman who has a handicapped son. He needs $50,000 to purchase a new handicapped equipped van. The second one is a gentleman who has an after-school project. He services 700 children after school, and he needs about $28,000 to do some modifications to his bus. The third is a gentleman who wants to teach people how to become financially independent, but he wants to do it without any cost. So he's raising money to be able to offer the service for free. Next, we have a gentleman who's raising money to feed starving children around the world. This is an international project. And these other three projects, ladies and gentlemen, are people just like you and I. They're raising money for personal needs, for business objectives, and for charitable causes. So in order for any of them to join a community, they had to donate that $200 one time. Are you with me? Okay? Now, once they join the community, they have a job. What's the job? Spread the word. Let the people know that you found a way to get the funding for your project. The great thing is not a grant, it's not a loan, and there's no repayment required. The money is coming through crowdfunding. Do you know anyone who needs funding for anything? That's all you have to do. So simple. So this gentleman, what he did was he shared that concept with 10 individuals or organizations within 1 week. And we're going to say in this example that 5 of them decided to participate. So the first one is a sports team. They need money for equipment, for transportation, and for uniforms. The next is a gentleman who wants to raise money to start a business. Third, we have a college student, a young lady, who wants to graduate college debt-free. Isn't that a novel idea? Then we have the happy couple that wants to pay for their wedding and the honeymoon. And then we have an inspiring author. This is a young lady who wants to self-publish 5 books that she created. All right? Now, in order for them to join the community, they had to donate how much money? $200. How many times? Did they ever have to go back in their pocket again? No. Are there any monthly fees? No. Are there any yearly costs? No. How much of the money goes to the project that referred them? 100%. All right. So you have 5 people donating $200. How much money is that? 1,000. We got 5 high school graduates in here. 1,000, right? A little slow, a little slow. $1,000. How much of that money went to this gentleman? 100%, right? That's pretty good. He did that within 1 week. That's not bad, right? Now, here's the thing. How many people, how many organizations can he refer? It's unlimited. How many people do you know, groups and organizations out there that have a goal that needs some funding? It's absolutely unlimited, right? But that's him working by himself. All right, we're not talking about that because we've done that already, right? We're talking about what happens when you come together as a community in support of one another. How many of you would like to learn how that works? Okay, this is how it works. You take a little bit of your surplus, you take a little bit of your overflow, and you donate it to someone else. Well, how much are you going to take? According to our distribution formula, you're going to take $320. Now, where's this $320 coming from? It's coming out of the $1,000 that you receive. It's not coming out of your pocket, because our program is totally self-funding, ladies and gentlemen. You never have to go back in your pocket again. All right? Now that $360, $20 is shared with the next 3 projects like this. Project number 2 receives half, $160. Project number 3, $80, and project number 4, $80. Now, because you gave out of your abundance, you now qualify to receive more. From where? You see these 5 projects right here? They're referring projects and organizations too. We're going to say that those 5 refer 5. How much is 5 times 5? We got 2 high school diplomas in here. 25, right? So now those 25 are going to be donating $160 to you. 25 times 160, that's an additional $4,000 for your project just that fast. Now I have a question for you. These 25 people right here, do you know them? You don't know them. They're part of the community. So what happens as this community grows? Because it's going to grow, ladies and gentlemen. So now you need to understand this. That $1,000 that you receive right there, that's totally yours. You don't have to donate this at all. This is voluntary. You could keep that whole $1,000 for yourself. Everything we do here is totally voluntary. It's people helping people. So now you receive $4,000. Now you can use all that for your project, or you can take a little bit of it and help somebody else. So let's see what happens. How much are you going to take? You're going to take double, $640. Where does the $640 come from? It comes out of the $4,000 that you receive. And this $640 is shared with the next 3 projects within our community. Project number 3 receives half, $320. Project number 4 receives $160. Project number 5, $160. Now, because you were generous enough to help someone else, you now qualify to receive more donations from within the community. What community? See these 25 right here? In this example, we're going to say that they refer 5. 5 times 25 is 125. So now you have 125 project managers donating $320 to you. How much is that? Yep. Now we're getting ready to really help some people. Because for some people, that's the difference, that's life-changing. Are you with me? All right? So let's go a little further. Now that's your money. You can use that for your project, you can stop, you can continue, whatever, that's totally up to you. So how much would you do if you want to continue to support the community? How many of you would like to continue supporting the community? Okay, so you're going to take $1,280, exactly double. And that $1,280 is shared with the next 3 projects. Half goes to project number 4, 25% to project number 5, and 25% to project number 6. Now, because you gave out of your abundance and you didn't have to do it, you now qualify to receive more from this ever-growing community around the world. How much is that? That's 600. We're going to say that these 125 refer 5. That's 625. Donating $320 and $640 to you. Okay? Can you do the math on that? If you can see what we see, and you're willing to share the concept with others, not only will you be able to raise money for your project, your business, your charity, you're going to be able to help a whole lot of people in the community. How many of y'all would like to do that? Absolutely. Do you think that's significant? Absolutely. It's people helping people. And that's what we have, ladies and gentlemen, and we're very excited about it. So what makes this so powerful? It's the power of multiplication. We kind of talked about it. This is why our shared community crowdfunding platform is so different. We use multiplication rather than addition. Addition is you and I going out there and trying to do it by ourselves. We've been doing that all these years. How far has that gotten us? So what happens, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about this. When we come together to support one another, we leverage our relationships, our connections, our influence, and our energy. The difference is exponential. It's exponential, and it's potentially life-changing. For anyone who can grasp the concept, some people might miss it. It might go over your head. Are you with me? This is what you do. If you got any doubt, just start spreading the word to a few people and see what happens.